the purpose of the project that you lead called Lead by Letting Go. Tell us a little about that.
When I wrote the Plugged In Manager, I think I did a decent job of offering a new set of skills to people about how to do this blending of the human, the technical, and the organizational. But as I would talk to people about it, it occurred to me that now they have this skill, but they may not in fact know the changes they need to make in their organization. So they didn't have a direction as much. In the Lead by Letting Go, I make a very big claim, and I say we've got to let go of the 20th century practices and boundaries that I think are holding us back. You know, as I think about universities, that's certainly an area where we could look at it that way. And we need to hold tight to some things, because when I talk about that title, Lead by Letting Go, there is a demographic that doesn't like it at all, and then there's a demographic that thinks it's the best thing they've ever heard. So, you know, in a way to sort of speak to both sides of that story, you know, it's let go of these things that are keeping you from being innovative or keeping you from being in the lead, and hold tight to your performance standards, the relationships that you've built, and then I like to talk about the physics of your particular organization. You know, you're not going to change everything. You can't change just one thing, but you certainly can't change everything all at once. So you got to hold tight to some things, but once you've figured out the things you really need to hold on to, then be willing to let go. You know, the techniques we see about agile organizations or the lean startup, where we're not going to make these giant stealthy startup companies. Instead, what we're going to do is put something out there. They'll talk about a minimum viable product and just put it out there and see how people use it. And as they use it, sort of grow it in the direction that it needs to go first. So let go of this idea of heavy R&D, and instead, you know, let go and let the people inside your organization, your customers, your users, let them determine the direction.